Hey guys, we're going to work on practice sheet 30 and we're going to look at number 1 because I've had some students ask me about trapezoids, so I want to make sure I go over that again. This is something hopefully you learned in 6th grade, maybe before. If you don't remember it, let's just take a glance at our formula chart. So when I look at my formula chart, I see area, triangle, rectangle, parallelogram, trapezoid. I feel like this is a little different than ours for some reason. I feel like these are together, but oh well. Trapezoid, half, add the bases, and then times the height. Okay? So we'll write that down. Half, add the bases, and then multiply by the height. So your bases are the ones that are parallel. So these two. So I'm going to put those in the parentheses. Then your height, remember your height always has to form a right angle, so that's going to be 6. Okay. Now from here, you're pretty much going to finish up, but you do need to add these before you cannot, like for instance, take half of 12. You cannot do that. You have to add these first. See what you get. See if you can take half of that. If not, you can definitely take half of 6 and then figure out your area from there. Okay, so for the second one, we have a composite figure. We want area. Okay, so this is a little bit not super difficult, but it has one extra challenge that we normally don't see. So remember, when I have a composite shape, I want to break up my shapes. So I see a rectangle. I actually see 2, and notice I see a 3 and a 5. And then I see another 3 and a 5. So I have this rectangle twice. Okay. And then over here, I don't know if you remember this, this is a quarter circle. Okay. Basically, we have this much of it. Okay. And that is 3. So guys, remember that's the radius because it goes to the middle. I know it looks like it goes all the way across, but this is not a full circle. So this goes to the middle. So I'm going to draw my quarter circle. And I'm going to put 3. Okay. So now we look at our formula chart. So your bright orange sheet should show a rectangle, and we use A equals BH. Okay. So base, height. Okay. Super easy. But I want you to remember that goes in each one of these. So there's 2 of these. Okay. Now for area of a circle, just so we don't confuse it with circumference, A equals pi r squared, right there. And whatever we have, guys, remember this is 1/4 of the circle. That's 1/4. So whatever I get, I have to divide it by 4. Okay. So hopefully we're good with pi. We know pi is 3.14, and we know the radius is 3. And don't forget to put that 2. So 3 squared is 9. So 3 squared, that means 3 times 3, which is 9. So your job is to multiply this. Whatever you get, you will divide it by 4, and that number goes right there. Okay? Your final step is going to be to add all numbers. And don't forget where the decimals should be on these whole numbers. Okay? Because they always need to line up when you're adding. Okay? For simplifying, I'm not going to do that one for you because I think you can see what the top and bottom will divide by. Okay, so this is what we're going to be working on this week starting Wednesday, okay? Or Thursday, actually. So I'm going to go on and go through this with you. It's pretty easy, and then I'll let you finish it up. It says, at a school picnic, there were 12 turkey, 14 ham, and 4 veggie sandwiches, each in lunch bags. Okay, so we have basically, however many this is total, that many lunch bags, and this is kind of the assortment of sandwiches. If a student randomly chooses a bag, what is the probability that the student will get ham? Okay. Then it says write it as a percent. Okay. So all of this is important. So when we're doing probability, we need a total. Okay. So our total would be when we add these. So I want you to add 12 plus 14 plus 4. And hopefully you get 30. And then it says, how many will be ham? Well, ham is 14. Okay, equals x over 100. And so your job is to cross multiply this. Okay, you have this all set up. Here's your room. Set this up. And it is going to, I believe it's going to repeat. So just round it to the whole number. Okay. And number 5, this one, I'm pretty sure y'all can do. I'll do the first step, but hopefully you can do it. It'll be plus 11, right? I want to get rid of the minus. When I look over here, if I just look here, I'm going to get it wrong. I'm going to guarantee you. So I look at both, different, difference, subtract. So you're subtracting these two. You get 36. And hopefully you know that's a negative because it's more to the left. Okay, and then you're going to divide, and that's where this turns into a triangle problem. So I'm going to have a negative divided by a positive. So hopefully you know that's going to be a negative. Super important because I don't want you to get through all of this and then miss it because of the negative.